politically one-sided as you're alleging.
Well, in all honesty, I'm talking about the crime and the city. We can't blame it all on the man.
We politicize the crime? We politicize the crime, and we're the only station covering crime in New Orleans? Are you crazy, Richard?
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about the citizens. I'm talking about the citizens of this city. When they see something, the mayor, police chief, state legislators, city council, all of them can't be there. So when you see something in your neighborhood, you should say something. We know stitches get stitches in jail. We know stitches get bullets on the street.
Richard, what does that have to do with... All right.
Oh, you want the community to be safe.
Hold on, Richard. Hold on. I don't know where you're going. I don't know. You're all over the place. You're scatterbrained. When you talked to our screener, you said you wanted to talk about the recall. And you wanted to say, according to my screener, that you don't believe that there... Now you're getting on with us all these accusations against WWL, right? Bamboozling by lawmakers. Now people should see something and say something. Man, do you focus for me, Richard? Let's start where this all began. Do you think there will be a recall in the city of New Orleans after the petitions are turned in on Wednesday?
No, because they're not going to have enough signatures because people don't vote, man. That's the whole point.
I think Eileen Barnett lied to us when she said they have enough signatures.
Well, let me tell you like this. She thinks they hadn't been through the process of elimination of what's valid and what's not valid and what's going to come on. Okay, that's going to be real. That's the real issue.
You know, and there will be some disqualified. That happens with every effort like this everywhere in the world, everywhere across the country. Some of them probably won't count, but they've been vetting them, and they really want this to happen, and I don't think they'd stand anything to gain by telling us they have enough signatures if they don't, because that, I think, would only hurt them, not help them. Richard, I do appreciate your call. I don't appreciate the fact that we couldn't focus on what you said you wanted to talk about. But, man, you have a great day. Happy Lundi Gras, and have an amazing Mardi Gras. We appreciate your call. 504-260-1870. Coming up next, where do you get the best burger or steak in town? You do know that carnival, the roots of that word mean farewell to meat, because we're supposed to give up meat on Ash Wednesday, right? So we're going to get the best burger places, the best steak joint, and then talk about the best seafood as well with Ian McNulty up next.
Home of the Saints and LSU. WWL New Orleans, WWL FM and HD1 Kenner New Orleans. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
WWL First News. Good day, it's 11 o'clock. I'm Ian Ozan on your official weather station, WWL, excuse me. Clear to partly cloudy skies outside right now, 74 degrees in downtown New Orleans.
2 more days to celebrate Carnival. Your Lundi Gras looking great in the 70s with a breeze out of the southwest. If you're going to be out late tonight or early tomorrow morning on Mardi Gras, watch out for some fog and then warming up as we go into Mardi Gras afternoon.
Your local weather expert, WWL TV meteorologist Peyton Malone, has a full look at the forecast coming up in a moment. A man is dead. 4 others, including a young girl, are in the hospital. 1 person is in jail after a shooting along the Bacchus parade route last night. Happened around 9:30 on St. Charles at Terpsichore. The conditions of the 4 surviving victims reportedly listed as stable. Police say they found 2 pistols on the suspect while searching him. NOPD Deputy Superintendent Hans Gante says investigators are still trying to piece together details about the shooting.
We don't know what happened prior to that, but we did hear gunshots, and officers responded, as well as the other agencies, very quickly. We were able to find 2 weapons on scene and also apprehend what we believe to be a shooter. Whether he's the sole shooter or not, we will determine through the investigation.
Meanwhile, 3 separate shootings in New Orleans East have left 3 different victims wounded. One of those shootings shut down I-10 West for a time. As WWL TV's Leslie Spoon tells us, the interstate has since been reopened.
Around 10 o'clock last night, officers learned a man was shot at I-10 in Louisa. We know that the man was a passenger in a vehicle when someone pulled up alongside the vehicle and started shooting. Officers also investigating a separate shooting in the Little Woods area where 2 people were injured. That happened on Beekman Road. Police say someone pulled up to the location in a red vehicle and started shooting, hitting both victims. Police say a man was shot several times on Night Drive in New Orleans East. That was early this morning. We're being told he's stable at a local hospital.
Lots to do for Lundi Gras. WWL's Chris Miller reports.
I'd like to start out by saying
Funk of Flow Tribe will be part of the entertainment at Spanish Plaza today, where Rex arrives this evening. Mayor of New Orleans cedes control of the city to the king of Carnival, just down the river at Waldenburg Park.
We're not just a Mardi Gras organization. We're an organization that contributes to the community.
Zulu Chairman Oscar Rainey of Zulu throws its traditional Lundi Gras festival, with Zulu characters appearing and the king and queen of Zulu arriving this evening. Midday, Zulu royalty meets at the court of Argus in Kenner's Rivertown.
And Mardi Gras is the kickoff for the 2023 tourism season in New Orleans. WWL's Tom Perumian has this look.
We can pull off a Mardi Gras. We can successfully host any type of event, and our customers see that.
Kelly Schultz with New Orleans & Company says the success of Mardi Gras shows the world why it's a leading destination.
We try and educate people from out of town just what a masterful execution Mardi Gras is. We like to talk to special event planners and convention planners about why New Orleans is built to host.
Schultz says a number of returning conventions are coming, as well as planning for the spring festival season and actively promoting New Orleans as a family travel destination.
On the business front, Wall Street shut down today because it is a federal holiday. Trading resumes tomorrow.
CBS News special report. Breaking news from Georgia. A special grand jury recommends perjury indictments but finds no widespread fraud in Georgia's 2020 election. Parts of a report by a special grand jury that investigated whether then-President Trump and allies committed any crimes trying to overturn his election loss have now been made public.
Actor Richard Belzer has died. CBS News correspondent Matt Piper has a look back.
Richard Belzer, the comedian and actor best known for his role as Detective John Bunch on the Law & Order franchise, has died.
See, that's my problem in life.
CBS News has learned he died surrounded by family in the south of France. He played that detective role on Homicide: Life on the Street from 1993 to 1999. He then continued the role on the Law & Order series, appearing in the show's first episode in 1993. Law & Order Special Victims Unit debuted in 1999, with Belzer's starring role lasting until 2016, a whopping 326 episodes. Richard Belzer was 78. Matt Piper, CBS News.
Time for sports. Here's WWL's Charlie Long.
This WWL Sports Update is brought to you by People's Health. With Saints running back Alvin Kamara facing a court date for an alleged beating incident last year, the Black and Gold have another position filled with question marks for next season. Doug Mouton, the sports director for WWL TV, projected Kamara's upcoming suspension from the NFL for next year.
Yeah, going back to what this means for the NFL, in a case like this, it has been the NFL's norm to wait for the legality to play out. So look, this was a violent incident, and Bobby, you said 6 or 8 games. I certainly think that that's where the benchmark is, probably at a minimum. And I don't know what the maximum would be, but I think 6 would be about as good a result as the Saints could hope for.
Kamara's court date is currently set for March 2nd, with a trial potentially happening over the summer. For the long-term effect of Kamara's legal situation on the roster, WWL's Mike Tillier said the Black and Gold are looking at taking at least one running back in the upcoming NFL draft. The Saints have 2 picks in the top 40, with a third-round selection at 71st overall, and this draft seemingly has multiple quality players at that position. Don't be surprised to see New Orleans finally use premium draft capital on a running back this year. Charlie Long, WWL Sports.
And today on Sports Talk with Bobby Hebert and Mike Detillier, looking at the top college running backs entering the NFL draft. Should the Saints spend an early pick to bolster the backfield? Plus, recapping LSU baseball's opening weekend. Then at 7, go inside LSU basketball on the Matt McMahon Show on WWL and the Odyssey app. Your local weather expert forecast is next. WWL News time is 11:06.
As a Walgreens pharmacist, I talk with people all the time about little tips and tricks for filling their Medicare prescriptions, like taking advantage of Walgreens 90-day refills to save them a trip, or using Refill by Scan, which is super easy and right on your phone. And for anybody worried about prescription costs, I say, hey, we got you, with low-cost copays on many medications.
Let's talk about making things easier. Walgreens is here. Fill your way and save at walgreens.com/Medicare. See pharmacists for restrictions and exclusions.
It's the final days to save big store-wide at the truckload event at Lowe's. Right now, get deals on select major appliances and take home what you buy same day. And save an additional 10% on all in-store clearance appliances. Plus, get savings on even more items across the store, like up to 40% off select bathroom products. Hurry and head to your local Lowe's store, or visit Lowe's.com to shop the truckload event today. Exclusions apply. While supplies last. Selection varies by location. See Lowe's.com for details. Valid 1/26 through 2/8.
Now, your Garcia Roofing forecast on WWL.
Warming up today and tomorrow. We'll be near 80 degrees going into Mardi Gras, so we're warming up with increasing humidity, but no rain in the forecast.